Hey, welcome back. Amy here, and thank you for tuning into this video. So today's set is a bit of a mishmash. I'm coming in here using unicorn tears from Glitterbels, and I'm just creating a line down the right hand side of the nail. No, that would be the left hand side of the nail, Amy, because I'm going to do a vertical ombre. I'm not too worried about how this comes out because I'm going to be putting glitter over the top, so that will help disguise any mishaps. But I want the basic good colouring down on that nail. And then this is Flamingo Feather from Glitterbels, and I'm just completing the ombre, mixing them together in the middle, but making sure I've got a solid pink colour on the right hand side. I find using smaller beads to do this sort of thing easier than coming in with one big bead and dragging it down. So I'm coming in with just small wet beads, adding each side as I need to, mixing them in the middle. I don't ever pick up the two colours at the same time, but I try and make sure they're mixed in the middle enough to create an ombre. Moving on to the middle finger, and this is Red Light District from Glitterbels. I love this colour. This is going to be a cutout design. I have cut out a little bit of this as we get further into the video because I was doing the lines thin, thick, I was just all different sizes, so you don't want to see me keep doing the same thing over and over again. So yeah, I've just popped that bead on, getting it nice and flush in that cuticle on the right hand side of the cuticle near the side wall, and then I'm creating a wall here with the edge of my brush. It's still bouncing back at me, so I've had to keep pushing, but we got there in the end. Once it stops bouncing back, then we know we're good to go. So this is a marble now, so I picked up unicorn tears and flamingo feather, and I've just put a small area I've done the cuticle basically, because then I don't have to come so close with my marble in. It's quite hard to marble quite close to the cuticle, so I've just done that bit, and then I've changed like the way I've been marbling. So normally I pop down the beads, marble them together, but this time around I thought I'm going to do a bit of both. So I've been popping on the colour and dragging it through the other colours, and then I'll just pop a bit on, drag a bit through, pop 3 beads on, marble them around. So a bit of a mishmash way of doing it. But I think when you've got length like this, you can get away with doing it like that. It's always easier to do nails on a larger area. This is my own glitter. I sell these on eBay, and this is just a light purple glitter that I'm popping into the cuticle here, keeping it nice and thin, as you can see. So I've dipped my brush into clear, and then I've picked that up because it's a raw glitter. Pick some of that up, place that on the nail. Then I've put in some Rainbow Crush, then some holographic red from Glittery Nails, and there's a discount code there if you want that. You can get money off your entire order. Then Rainbow Crush again. I love Rainbow Crush over any colour. It looks amazing. Bit more purple. So again, it's almost like maybe a glitter marble, just using the glitter. Yeah, just kind of made it up as I went along, adding bits as I go. So then I'm adding some glitter to the marble now. I pick up the small. Oh, and then I forgot to put some Victoria into this now, so I came back and added some. With the marble and adding the glitter, I'll pick up the tiniest bead, pop it into the glitter, and then onto the nail. And then before it sets or before the acrylic's gone hard, I just try and get it into lines, really. You'll see here. And then I push that glitter into a wiggly line before it has chance to set. And because I'm moving my brush about, it's got some liquid in it, so the liquid's being released as I'm dotting it, which is also helping nudge it around. And then I come back and file that wall on the middle finger. I should have done this bit a bit earlier, so I should have done the glitter now, then come back and done this. I didn't leave myself enough time, so I ended up having to wait for some of the cutout design to set, which really bugs me because nobody wants to wait for anything to set. I want it to flow. But I had to wait for a little bit, which, you know, is what it is. It's done now. Just keep pushing that in until it stops bouncing, making sure I've got enough wall there as well. So I'm building that colour up to the red, the same height as the red, all along the line. Don't have dips. I need to make sure I've got a good solid wall the same height as the red. On the pointer finger now, and then we're going to be adding some Rainbow Crush. So I'm doing Rainbow Crush in the cuticle area and the nail bed area. And then I added Victoria on the pink side, and then my own glitter on the purple side, just in the middle. Like I say, this is a random design, complete random. Victoria is a premix glitter from Glitterbels, so no need to add any clear with that one. And on the bottom of the nail is Rainbow Crush. Can't get enough of that. It's so beautiful. Just checking there to see if my purple's set, and it's not quite ready. So I thought I'd better start encapsulating. So in with my crystal glass from CJP, quite a big bead. Get that nice and flush into the cuticle. Try and leave most of the product in the back third for my apex, as you can see. And then the bottom of the bead I just feather down to the rest of the nail. And then if I need any more, so like the tip area wasn't covered here, so I just come in with a little bit more. Drag that from left to right to make sure that I've covered the whole of the nail. Because these have got such a good C-curve, I need to make sure I've got both sides of the nail with my clear, so it's all encapsulated. And then I couldn't leave this one alone, so I was like, just add Rainbow Crush, I love it. Such a nice glitter. It's like it should be a basic in any set that you've got, any products that you've bought, any pre-mixed glitters. This should be one of the ones that you have. This and Broken Gold. So like I say, I'm filing every time, filing that wall every time, wiping away the dust every time. And then I changed my mind. I didn't want the red. Come in with Victoria. And because this is glitter, I put down just a really thin layer of this, then encapsulating clear. There's no point building up the whole of that part with Victoria, because when you come to file, just file away the top layer of the glitter, and sometimes it can reveal silver, so there'll be no point in that. Doesn't matter if I leak over onto the other colours, because it's all going to be filed. It's all going to be revealed later on. Encapsulating the ring finger, quite a big bead. Wipe off my brush because I do not need any more liquid. Leave most of that product in the back third and blend down the bottom of that bead. Make sure I've got it from left to right, and then I come in with my second bead to finish off the rest of the nail, making sure I've blended that second bead into the first, and then just walk that product down. I'm tipping the finger down, using gravity as my friend. Always trying to keep my shape with my brush so I don't have to do as much filing. I actually managed to do this in one, I think. Yeah, very rare that happens. For some reason, I find working in the one bead method really tough. But when it happens, and give myself a big pat on the back. So I just tap that there to make sure that it's set. You can hear the difference between set acrylic and non-set acrylic. Give that a file. Wipe away the dust, and then in with my next colour, which might be red. Yeah. So like I said before, they're not all the same size, these lines going down the nail. I switched it up a bit and made a bigger line of like the pink, and then a smaller line of the purple, and then a bigger line of a glitter. It really didn't matter, it was just sort of go with the flow. Totally made up design on the spot. Because that happens. Sometimes you'll have a client that comes in and says, I don't know what I want. I don't even know what colour I want. And then you've got to sit there and try and figure out if there's anything coming up, if they're going anywhere, a birthday, a holiday, anything. You've got to try and figure out something, and then you've got to think of a design to go with that. I always try and say to the few clients that I have, try and have a colour and a glitter in mind. If not, look for some designs online. So I've cut out quite a big chunk of that, because you don't want to sit and watch me keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. So I think we went with the red, purple, pink, and then we've got red, a glitter, rainbow crush, and then flamingo feather. It must have been cold in my house this day, because it seemed to take ages to do this now. And that annoys me. Oh, I've left even more in. Why have we left this in? Oh well, I'll let you watch this bit. So here I have filed all the nails. It's such a shame that I can't leave my filing routine in every time, and that I couldn't do the reveal on this now, because obviously I've used my e-file to do this nail, to file that nail. But it just makes the camera shake, and it's really awkward. So it doesn't get left in every video. But this is top coat, and this is Tracy Lou top coat. No wipe top coat. And then these are the finished nails. Bit random, bit sparkly. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.